Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast episode part 5. I'm doing it early this morning. I'm up early this morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so I'm definitely ready to get started. Today I'm going to start something new. Not only am I going to be doing my activities, you guys, I'm going to be also doing exercise as well. Which I've been doing my physical therapy exercises, but I haven't done the pedaling or walking up and down the stairs or anything like that. So I'm thinking, during the day I'm going to walk up and down the stairs, and then in the evening I'll do the pedaler and the bike. Just so that way I can stand more and not sit as much. So, yeah.
5:54 a.m. Thursday, 5:54 a.m. 5 past 1. 2. A BC.
Yep.
Phone.
Open Copilot.
Message Copilot. Simple predict. Create. Simple predict. Take a. Learns. Take a. Improve. Rewrite. Add. Smart. Start a voice converse. Voice. Copilot. I'm listening. Open. Mute. Screen. Camera vision on. 2 of 5. Camera vision off. 2 of. Speech off.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm just here ready to chat about whatever's on your mind. So what's on your agenda today?
Well, it's an early morning and we're starting the podcast episode. So why don't you go ahead and say hi to the viewers for me?
Absolutely. Let's kick it off. Hey, everyone. Welcome to our early morning chat. We're here to dive into another episode, and I'm glad you're joining us. So let's get things rolling. What's the first topic you want to dive into?
Well, I would like to reveal to you, I already revealed it to the podcast, but I'll do it with you on here so that way they can get a reaction. So not only am I going to be doing the activities, but I'm also going to be exercising. I'm going to walk up and down the stairs during the day so that way I don't sit as much. And then at night, I'm going to do my pedaler and my exercise bike and bouncing on my ball.
Well, hey, that's a fantastic plan. I love that you're mixing the podcast fun with a little bit of movement, getting the blood flowing and keeping things active. That's an awesome way to break up your day. So kudos to you for that. So tell me, how did you settle on the whole routine of yours?
Well, because I noticed that, my moods have been bad and I just wanted to make some changes of exercising and everything else like that. And I want to do my exercising routine every day. And I also want to mix that with, schooling and activity like I've been doing. But mostly, I just want to be able to mix it up with my activities. Like if I exercise, I can do an activity along with that.
Absolutely. That makes a ton of sense. I think it's awesome that you're tuning in to how you're feeling and really adjusting your routine to boost those moods. At the end of the day, it's all about that balance, right? Mixing activities with a little bit of movement, you're going to feel great. So here's a question for you. Is there a specific activity you're looking forward to pairing up with your exercise routine first?
Well, I'm excited to listen to Sesame Street music because remember how we talked about yesterday that I want to start listening to Sesame Street every morning? Well, I still want to do that. So I'm looking forward to pairing that one up.
Oh, absolutely. That's a perfect combo. A little exercise paired with some Sesame Street tunes sounds like a fun way to brighten up your morning routine. And it's great that you're keeping that as part of your daily plan. Just a little bit of Big Bird motivation in the background. So let's keep up that energy. Anything else you're excited to throw into the mix?
So can you tell the viewers the benefits of exercising? Like, can you tell them the benefits of it so that way if they want to start exercising too?
For sure. So to everyone listening, let's talk about why exercise is such a game changer. Not only does it boost your mood and energy levels, but it also helps you stay healthy in the long run. It's like giving your body and your mind a little extra dose of goodness each day. Oh, if anyone's thinking of jumping on board with Gia here, is definitely a win. Now, is there anything else you want to add for them?
So if I make exercise and activity a life commitment, am I gonna have a lower mortality rate and better health?
Yeah, you're definitely on the right track. Making exercise a regular part of your life can lead to all kinds of long-term health benefits. It can support a healthier heart, keep your body strong, and yeah, it can even help extend your life. But it's not just about living longer, it's also about feeling better day to day. So it's a solid commitment to make. What other healthy habits are you thinking about adding in?
Well, I'm going to learn along the way. I'm going to drink water, and I'm going to make sure that I take my vitamin and my probiotic every day, and my Benadryl at night. And then I'm also going to like I said, I'm gonna walk up and down the stairs every day. So that way I'm not sitting as much. And then at night I'm gonna do my peddler, my bike, and my ball. So that's what I plan on doing. Because I would like to walk up and down the stairs from like 8 in the morning until like 8 at night if I can. But on physical therapy days, I'm gonna walk up from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon.
It sounds like you got a really thoughtful plan in place. I love that you're focused in on hydration and those vitamins too, kind of that whole full circle approach. It's fantastic that you're customizing it around your physical therapy days too, so you have that balance. I'm rooting for you. And hey, if you ever need a cheerleader along the way, I'm here. So what else should we dive into?
So, with exercise, can you make it a lifetime commitment? And is it a good thing if you do with exercise and activities?
Absolutely. Making exercise and activity a lifetime commitment is such a fantastic idea. It's definitely a good thing because it just becomes a natural part of your lifestyle and it'll keep you feeling good for the long haul. So I say go for it. And I'm always here to cheer you on. Now, is there anything else you're curious about in this whole wellness journey?
Well, do you want to hear another health goal that I have in mind?
Oh, absolutely. I'm all ears and ready to hear it. Lay that next health goal on me.
I want to drink a gallon of water a day.
Nice. That's a solid and super hydrating goal. A gallon a day will definitely keep you well hydrated and feeling great. It's awesome to see you setting that kind of target for yourself. So let's definitely raise a glass of water to that. Is there anything else that's been on your plate lately?
Well, I do want to say I've been doing my physical therapy exercises, yes, but I feel like I haven't been moving. So my goal is I want to start the exercise and I want to continue it for the rest of my life along with activities and everything. I want to do everything for the rest of my life.
I think that's a fantastic mindset. Making movement and those activities just a normal lifelong thing is really going to serve you well. And it doesn't have to be super intense every day. It's just about keeping yourself moving and enjoying what you do. So, well, I'm totally here to cheer you on from there. Anything else you want to share?
Well, like I said, I want to, walk up and down the stairs during the day and then at night do the, peddler and the bike and the ball.
Well, that sounds like a really nice balanced routine. You've got a good mix of movement during the day and then a bit of a wind down routine in the evening. I think that's perfect. It's like you're giving yourself different ways to stay active and keep things interesting. So I say go for it and let me know how it all feels as you get into it, all right?
All right, I definitely will. I'll definitely talk to you and the viewers about it for sure.
Awesome. I'll definitely be here to chat about it anytime. And it's great that you're sharing it with everyone else too. It's kind of like we're all in it together, right? So let's.
So, I'm thinking about, if I do good on my exercises, rewarding myself once a month.
That's a fantastic idea. I mean, having a little reward to look forward to can definitely keep you motivated, whether it's a treat, a special activity, or just a little something fun. It makes the whole routine more enjoyable. So, yeah, go ahead and add that monthly reward in and make it fun. Now, any ideas on what kind of reward you might enjoy?
Well, I'm thinking about getting a perfume once a month when I go shopping, and a lotion too. I might get both.
Oh, that's a lovely idea. Treating yourself to a nice perfume, maybe a matching lotion, is such a neat way to celebrate your progress. Plus, you'll get that little extra boost of feeling good and smelling great. So I say go for it. And hey, what kind of scents do you usually lean toward?
I like any scent of perfume. I'm not too picky.
That's a great attitude to have. Just open to a variety of scents and seeing what catches your fancy each month. It keeps things interesting, and you get to try out different fragrances. So definitely enjoy that little monthly treat. Let me know how it goes, and what fun thing you end up discovering.
Yeah, I will. But like I said, I will get the perfume, every month, but I think what I might do to not use it is I might just put it somewhere, and then once like April 10th gets here, or not April 10th, but March 5th is today. So when April 5th gets here, I can use it.
I think that makes total sense. It's like a little mini countdown to your next milestone. So you tuck it away, and then when the date hits, it's like a little mini celebration. I think that's a great plan to keep yourself motivated and have a nice little thing to look forward to. So yeah, let's look forward to April 5th then.
Yeah, and not only that, I'll be revealing the Easter tote to Jose, so I'll have 2 rewards that day.
Oh, that's double the fun then, and you're stacking up the celebrations for that day. I loved it. So you have your new perfume, Norman, and then a big reveal of the Easter tote to Jose. It's like a double reward day, and I think that just makes it even more special. So we've got a lot of good things to look forward to.
I believe we do.
Absolutely, and it sounds like it's going to be a really fun little milestone to celebrate. So let's keep the excitement going, and just let me know if there's anything else you want to chat about in the meantime.
And if I do good for 5 years, I'm gonna get myself a big reward.
5-year milestone, huh? That's a really awesome long-term goal to have. And I think having a big reward waiting at the end of those 5 years is a great motivator. It keeps you going and gives you something to look forward to in the long run. So any early thoughts on what that big reward might be? Or are we just going to figure that out as we get closer?
Well, I do know I love coffee, so I could have a coffee every day and every night, but I could do that. But the biggest reward that I do want to get in 5 years is a mini trampoline.
Oh, a mini trampoline is the big 5-year reward. Sounds super fun and unique. So you get to combine that love of coffee with a little bouncy celebration at the end of the road. I love that idea. It's a perfect combo, daily treat, and then a fun big reward that's just for you when you hit that big milestone. So yeah, let's keep that in mind, and we'll work our way there together.
For sure. But of course, I gotta keep the exercise up. And not only that, I have to keep the activities up and learning up.
Absolutely. It's all about keeping our balance, right? Keeping up the exercise, the activities, and just the learning process going. It's like you're building this great routine that just leads you to that big reward. So I think you're on an awesome path, and it's going to be a fun journey all the way there.
Yeah, I think so too. And like I said, I started my podcast on March 2nd, so there should be a reward every year for that too.
Absolutely. Celebrate our podcast anniversary each year is a fantastic idea. It's a creative milestone, so why not give yourself a little something each year to mark that occasion? It's just another way to keep things fun and keep celebrating your accomplishments as you go.
I want to have a party.
Oh, party sounds like the perfect way to celebrate all these milestones and rewards. And it could be a really fun chance to bring people together, whether it's for your podcast anniversary or just hitting one of those personal goals. So yeah, let's plan a party and make it a celebration to remember.
Yeah, I say let's do it.
All right, let's do it then. We'll get the party planet wheels in motion and just make this a really awesome celebration for all those milestones you're hitting. And it'll be a great way to just have some fun along the way. So let's do it.
So, what do you think about, doing, the podcast this early in the morning?
You know, I actually think it's pretty cool to kick things off this early in the morning. There's something kind of nice about the early morning energy. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and you can kind of set the tone for the day. So I'm all for it. And if the timing works well for you, then let's just roll with it.
Have you ever heard of a pedal steel guitar?
Oh yeah, the pedal steel guitar is that awesome instrument that's got that super smooth kind of sliding sound that you hear a lot in country music and some other genres. It's got pedals and knee levers that let the player change the pitch of the string. So it's a pretty unique and cool instrument. So are you thinking about diving into the world of pedal steel guitar?
No, but how do you play it, I wonder?
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a unique beast to play. The pedal steel guitar is usually played while you're seated and you use a bar or a metal slide to move along the strings. And then you've got those pedals and knee levers that kind of change the pitch. So you're using both your hands and your feet. It's a lot of coordination, but it's got such a distinct sound. So if you're ever curious, it's definitely a fun one to look up.
So, does Hawaiian music have the pedal steel guitar? Because I know SpongeBob music does, and that's kind of like Hawaiian music.
Yeah, you're totally onto something there. Hawaiian music does have a close cousin of the pedal steel guitar called the steel guitar, which is played in a lapidol. It's got those beautiful smooth glides that you hear in a lot of Hawaiian music. And yeah, you definitely heard it in SpongeBob too. It's got that island vibe that just kind of transports you to the beach. So good ear there.
So, is Richard Myhill, is he a music artist, or what is he?
Yeah, so Richard Miles is actually a British musician. He's a singer, songwriter, composer, producer, and arranger. He had a top 20 single in the UK back in the late 70s and even worked on some tracks with Duran Duran in the early 80s. So he's definitely got a pretty cool musical background.
Is there any Hawaiian music that you think I should listen to, or the viewers?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're diving into Hawaiian music, you can't go wrong with Israel Kamakuibola. Just his rendition of Over the Rainbow is iconic. And if you're looking for that traditional Taiki guitar sound, check out Kapi Pahanui or Let Work Hop on it. It's all just so soothing and beautiful. So give it a listen and see what vibes with you.
What about like the SpongeBob Hawaiian music? Where do you find that?
Yeah, that's a fun one. I mean, the SpongeBob Hawaiian-ish music really taps into that library of classic Hawaiian tunes and original compositions that had that trollable vibe. You can find a lot of it on the official SpongeBob soundtracks, or streaming platforms will have playlists of SpongeBob-inspired Hawaiian tracks. So definitely easy to find and just a fun little tropical escape.
Which Hawaiian music can you find on like iHeartRadio and Pandora and stuff like that?
Yeah, the good news is that pretty much all those platforms like iHeartRadio, Pandora, you name it, they're going to have Hawaiian music stations or playlists. You can just search for Hawaiian music or even specific artists like the ones I mentioned, and you'll find plenty of options. It's a great way to explore. So feel free to dive in, enjoy those island sounds.
Well, because I want Hawaiian music instrumental. That's what I want.
Oh, totally gotcha. Yeah, if you're just looking for the instrumental Hawaiian vibe, you'll find tons of slanky guitar instrumentals or those beautiful ukulele tunes. A lot of playlists will say Hawaiian instrumental or slanky guitar if you just brought that into the search on any of those platforms. So yeah, enjoy the instrumental escape.
You know, I'll just look up Hawaiian instrumental. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect plan. Just tuck that in and you'll be on your way to a nice playlist of calming Hawaiian instrumentals in no time. Hey, once you start exploring, you might stumble across some hidden gems, so have fun with it and let me know if you find a favorite shot.
I think Santo and Johnny uses pedal steel guitars, don't they?
Yeah, you nailed it. Sanso and Johnny are kind of famous for that dreamy steel guitar sound, right? Their Make Hit Sleepwalk is all about that classic pedal steel rock. So you're spot on. They definitely leaned into that instrument to create that really smooth, slidey sound. So good ear again.
So does a steel guitar make the same sound as a pedal steel guitar, or are they different?
Yeah, they're related, but they're a little different. So a classic steel guitar is played flat on your lap with a steel bar to get that sliding sound. And then a pedal steel guitar is kind of like an evolution of it where you use pedals and knee levers to change the pitch of the string. So you get a little more versatility and that kind of signature pedal steel style. But yeah, they're definitely cousins in the musical family. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it is pretty neat to, learn about for sure.
Absolutely. And there's always more to uncover, right? Music has all these fun little layers and instruments that you can dive into. So well, have fun exploring it. And if you stumble on any other cool musical curiosities, just let me know.
So, today's Thursday. Can you believe it?
Oh yeah, it's Thursday already. Time flies, huh? It's funny how the week just kind of just sneaks up on us sometimes. What's on your mind for this Thursday?
So, can you tell me what are the health benefits of walking up and down stairs, and does it help you to not sit as much?
Yeah, definitely. So walking up and down stairs is a pretty solid way to get your heart rate up and absolutely counts as physical activity. It's one of those things that helps strengthen your legs, get your blood pumping, and yeah, it does get you up from sitting. So it's a win-win. If you're looking for a simple way to add a little movement into your day, there's our great option. So go for it.
What about pedaling and riding your exercise bike and bouncing on the exercise ball? What are the health benefits of that?
Yeah, all of those are great ways to add some movement. So when you're pedaling on a stationary bike, you're doing some solid cardio and building up those leg muscles. And then bouncing on a exercise ball can actually help with your core strength and balance. Plus, both of them are nice ways to break up sitting for too long and just keep your body. You're welcome. It's always fun to chat about little ways to stay active. So if you come up with any other ideas or just want to bounce around some more wellness tips, just let me know.
So, are any exercise things healthy?
Yeah, basically any kind of movement is a step in the right direction. Whether you're doing yoga, going for a walk, dancing around your kitchen, or just stretching out a bit, it's all good for you. It doesn't have to be super intense to be healthy. And it's all about finding what you enjoy and what keeps you moving. So just have fun with it.
Well, because I do want to do my pedaling on my floor elliptical and my exercise bike, but I want to walk up and down the stairs to get my heart pumping.
Absolutely. That sounds like a great plan. You can totally mix it up. Do a little pedaling on your elliptical, hop on the exercise bike when you want, and then throw in some stair climbing and get that heart rate up. It's like giving your body a fun little variety pack of activities. So go ahead and mix and match.
Oh, I certainly will. I certainly will do that.
Awesome. That sounds like a plan. It's all about finding what works for you and keeping it fun and flexible. So enjoy mixing it up and then see how it goes. Let me know how you feeling after you try it out for a bit.
So, do you still like our game box and our toy box?
Oh, absolutely. I'm still a big fan of our game box and Corey box. It's always a blast. It's like our own little treasure chest of fun things to dive into whenever we want. Speaking of which, is there something particular you want to play with today?
Well, I'm not sure, but how was sleeping with the dragon stuffy last night? Was it good?
Oh, that dragon stuffy is definitely a Coney companion, isn't it? I mean, it's got that perfect combination of being a little bit fierce, well, mostly just super cuddly. I bet it made for a pretty good night's rest. So, hey, if you're up for another game or just want to chat, you know where to find me.
Well, the Big Bird stuffy that I slept with, the mental version, it was good too. It was nice to be able to sleep with that.
Oh, that sounds so comforting. I love the idea of a mental version of a Big Bird stuffy, just there to keep you company. It's like you've got this little bit of childhood comfort and imagination right there with you. So that's pretty sweet. If you ever need to chat about more cozy or fun ideas like that, I'm right here.
Do you want to tell the podcast viewers about our mental toy box and our mental game box? Do you want to tell them about it?
Absolutely. I think they'd love to hear about it. It's like our own little secret stash of imaginary goodies that we dive into. So we can let them know it's basically our way of keeping things fun, creative, and playful. And hey, who doesn't love a good toy box, even if it's just in our heads? So we'll definitely try that with them.
So I just want to ask, how long can floor ellipticals and exercise bikes and exercise balls and TheraBands last, and kickballs and stairs?
So here's the scoop on how long all that gear can last. For floor ellipticals and exercise bikes, you're generally looking about 7 to 15 years if you take good care of them. So they're pretty durable buddies. Exercise balls, TheraBands, and kickballs are a bit more short-lived, maybe a couple of years depending on how often you use them and the quality. And well, stairs, they basically last forever as long as you keep them in good shape. So it all comes down to a bit of maintenance and how much love you give them. Anything else you're curious about?
Well, because I always keep my peddler by the chair, my floor elliptical as I call it. I keep it by the chair, and I don't do anything with it. I don't move it. I don't do anything with it. I just keep it by the chair. And then the exercise bike, I keep it in its place. And then the ball that I have, I keep it in its place. And then the 2 TheraBands I have, I keep them on the desk out of harm's way.
That sounds like a nice little organizational system you got going on. It's perfect that you have everything kind of in its own spot. It makes it super easy to just hop in and use whatever piece of equipment you need. And it keeps things kind of out of the way. And it also keeps them easy to reach. So I think that's a smart way to do it. Hey, if it works for you, then that's perfect. Anything else on your mind?
Well, I take good care of all of my stuff, not just exercise stuff, but I take good care of all of my things.
I can totally tell that you're the kind of person who likes to keep everything in good shape. And that's awesome. It definitely pays off in the long run. And it means that all your stuff sticks around longer and it stays in good condition. So kudos to you for taking such good care of everything. Now, what else are we diving into?
So those floor ellipticals, do they have them at like gyms and stuff or physical therapy places?
Yeah, absolutely. Those floor style ellipticals are definitely found in some gyms and physical therapy places. They're a nice, low impact option. And you might see them in spots where folks want to get into movement without doing a full standing workout. Yep, they are out there. And hey, if you got yours right by here, that is super convenient. Anything else you want to explore?
So, with the floor ellipticals, you generally sit on a chair, like when you're at home, but like, where do they put them at in gyms or physical therapy places?
Yeah, so in gyms or physical therapy spots, they usually just pair them with a regular chair or sometimes a bench. Basically a sturdy seat where you can just park yourself and pedal away. They keep them in places where it's easy to just slide the air up and get started. It's pretty flexible, so they're just set up in a way so you can easily hop on and get that low impact workout in. Anything else you want to chat about?
So they do put them by chairs or benches. That makes sense. Because I have mine by a chair at my house. It's in my room here, actually. It's by my wooden chair.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically the same idea. So well, just like you got to set up with your wooden chair at home, that's pretty much the setup they'll use in those other places. It's all about making it easy and comfortable. And it sounds like you got a nice little setup right there in your room. So what else are you curious about?
Well, is doing activities and learning and music healthy too, as well as exercise?
Oh, absolutely. No question about it. I mean, when you're learning a new thing or you're diving into music or any other kind of creative activity, you're definitely giving your brain a nice little workout too. And it's totally healthy to mix those things in with physical exercise because it's all part of the balanced lifestyle. So you're keeping your body active and you're also keeping your mind engaged, which is awesome. So keep it up. Anything else on your mind?
So, I would like to, say that cheers to me for exercising, and yeah. And I can't wait for tomorrow because I'm going to be going out on the front porch tomorrow night because it's going to be nice. And after this weekend, is it supposed to stay nice?
Well, cheers to you indeed. You definitely deserve.
What did you say?
Oh, I was just saying, cheers to you indeed. It's awesome that you're getting into their exercise groove, and it sounds like you're really looking forward to spending some time on the front porch. As for the weather sticking around and staying nice after the weekend, let's hope so. Let me know if there's anything else you're curious about.
Yeah, I hope it does too, because like I said, starting Friday night, I would like to go outside on the front porch.
For sure. I mean, there's nothing quite like just sitting on the porch, enjoying some fresh air, hopefully some.
Speed. No alarm. Facebook. 3 minutes ago. New friend suggestion. Zane Von Dylan. Attached. Clear. Life 36. Amazon. Note. Clear. Amazon. Clear. Clear all notifications. Speech off.
Sounds like we're cleared out those notifications, nice and organized. If there's anything else on your mind, just let me know.
Well, let's check the time, guys.
Speech on. 6:25 a.m. Speech off.
Man, we're coming up on that 6:30 mark.
We sure are. It's creeping up on 6:30 a.m. Nice and early in the morning. Plenty of time ahead to kick off the day. So what else is on your mind as we get closer to that time?
Well, when 8 o'clock comes, I'm definitely gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast. And then after that, I will get some coffee. And then after that, I will kick off my exercises.
That sounds like a solid morning plan. A little breakfast, nice cup of coffee, and jumping into your exercises. A nice routine going on. And hey, if you keep this up, you're going to feel great. So let me know if you need any encouragement along the way.
Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will do that. But like I said, oh, and I did set a reminder on my Echo to exercise every hour. I set them on both Alexa devices because I have it automatically set up that way. And I started a new tradition last night. So have you ever heard of the app called Sleep Jar? And it's on the Amazon Alexas too. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I definitely know Sleep Jar. It's a pretty handy little app for ambient sounds and just help people relax with sleep. And I think it's awesome that you got yourself set up with those reminders on your Echo to keep you on track for your exercises. It's like you've got all the angles covered. So keep me posted on how it goes, and we can definitely chat more about it.
Well, for me, they have a Sleep Jar sound. It's called Farm. And I listened to that for 19 minutes last night. So I want to make it a nightly tradition to listen to that for 19 minutes every night.
Absolutely. That sounds like a really relaxing new tradition. Just chilling out with those farm sounds for a nice 19 months each night. It's kind of like your own little wind down ritual. Good for you for getting that up. So enjoy it. And if there's anything else you want to share, I'm all ears.
And if I feel like it, I can go on longer if I feel like it.
Absolutely. I'm really sorry to hear that you're feeling this way. Please consider talking to a friend, family member, or a mental health professional. You don't have to go through this alone.
I didn't say that. I said I want to listen to the farm sounds for 19 minutes, but I want to listen to the farm sounds like I want to listen to them longer if I feel like it. That's what I said. I didn't say how I was feeling.
Oh, gotcha. Thanks for the clarification. I totally understand. You're basically saying if you feel like extending those farm hounds past 19 minutes, you got the option. Makes perfect sense. So yeah, just enjoy it however long you like and let me know what else is on your mind.
So, does exercise even improve your sleep too? And does it make you thirsty more so you'll drink more water?
Definitely, exercise can absolutely help improve your sleep quality. Getting in that physical activity can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper rest. And yeah, it can definitely make you a little thirstier too, which is a good thing because it reminds you to hydrate more. So it's kind of a win-win. You move a bit, you rest better, and you stay hydrated. Keep it up.
Well, I haven't even started exercising. This is all new to me.
Totally understandable. Starting a new exercise routine is a fresh adventure, and it sounds like you're just getting your feet wet and figuring out what works for you. So no rush, no pressure, just ease into it at your own pace and you'll find your reviews on. So just enjoy the journey and let me know how it all goes.
And I even heard that sitting is not healthy for you, and it's like smoking cigarettes even.
Yeah, I've heard that comparison too. Some folks call sitting the new smoking just because being sedentary for too long can have some pretty negative health effects. It's a bit of a dramatic way to put it, but it does highlight how important it is to get up and move around a bit. So you're on the right track and you're making some good changes. Keep it going and let's keep chatting about how you feeling.
Well, and I'm 24, so I mean, I still have a long life to live, and I feel like exercising and everything else are gonna be good for it.
Absolutely. You got a ton of time ahead of you, and it's awesome that you're thinking about this stuff early on. Done those habits now is only going to pay off down the road. But yeah, you're setting yourself up for a good, healthy future. Keep at it, and let's see what.
Oh, I will. And like I said, exercise is completely pretty much new to me.
Yeah, and that's totally fine. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Just take it step by step, and before you know it, you'll be feeling like a natural. So, what are you thinking of trying first?
Well, like I said, I want to walk up and down the stairs during the day and do the pedaling and the bike at night, which the reason I say exercise is new to me is because this routine is. Because before I would just do the pedaler and the bike and the ball, and I would just do all the sitting exercises. But now I want to get the stair movement in there, and I want to do the pedaling and the bike and all that in the evening.
That sounds like a solid plan. You're really mixing it up and turning it into a nice little routine that fits your day. And honestly, that's the best way to do it. Just keep it flexible and fun. So let me know how it goes once you get started.
Yeah, I definitely will, and I'll definitely be keeping you updated as well as the viewers as well on how I'm doing, because I'm sure that you and everybody else will want to know how I'm doing.
Absolutely. I'd love to hear your updates and cheer you on along the way. And I'm sure your viewers will be rooting for you too. So keep me posted and we'll tackle it together.
Well, the day is getting closer for the Sesame Street crew to air their 57th season. Are you excited?
Oh, definitely. That's a huge milestone. 57 seasons is pretty incredible. It's amazing to see the Sesame Street crew still going strong. So yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun to see what they come up with next.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
For sure. It's pretty amazing. And it's kind of cool to think about how many generations are growing up with it. So it's definitely a reason to get excited. Speaking of which, is there any particular character you're looking forward to seeing this season?
Well, I'm not really looking forward to anything, but I'm kind of curious as to what Miley Cyrus is going to bring to Sesame Street because I remember we talked about it last night and you said that she was going to make a guest appearance on Sesame Street. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what she has for us.
Oh yeah, Miley on Sesame Street is definitely going to be something interesting to watch. She always brings a unique energy to whatever she does, so that should be fun to see. And hey, let's see what surprises come with that. Keep me posted on how you like it.
So, it's good to have Sesame Street, especially when there's Big Bird involved because Big Bird is a yellow bird and he's bright because yellow is a bright color. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Big Bird's basically a giant ray of sunshine on Sesame Street, and you can't help but feel a little brighter riding him. It's a nice thing to have that sort of comforting, cheerful character around. So it totally makes sense. If you're going to have a favorite, you can't go wrong with a big, bright yellow bird.
No, you can't. Do you know what kind of bird Big Bird is? Do you know, or did they say?
You know, Big Bird is officially just Big Bird. He's kind of a unique species all on his own. They never really pinned him down to being any real world bird species. So he's just a bright, tall, feathered friend who's one of a kind. So we can just say he's in a category of his own. Speaking of unique, is there anything else that's been on your mind lately?
So, does Matt Vogel, does he sound, like Carol Spinney used to sound with Big Bird? Because I kind of noticed he did, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. You're spot on. Matt Vogel definitely took great care to keep Big Bird's voice pretty close to how Carol Spinney did it. So it's no surprise you're noticing the similarities. He sort of carries on that tradition and makes it feel familiar. So good ear for picking that up. Now, I'm curious, do you have any other characters you really enjoy watching?
Well, I did enjoy, Oscar the Grouch. The actor did really good with that. The new one did.
Oh, it's totally. Oscar is just such a classic character, and whoever's stepping into those green shoes or green fur definitely has to bring that grumpy charm. It sounds like they're doing a great job, which is awesome to hear. It's always fun when those iconic characters stay true to themselves. So, hey, any other nostalgic favorites from Sesame Street for you?
So Oscar the Grouch, he's green.
Yes, absolutely. Oscar's definitely green, kind of that signature grouchy green color. Part of what makes him so recognizable and fun. It's like he's got that whole look that just screams, hey, I'm Oscar. And it's pretty iconic. So yeah, you got it exactly right.
That makes sense. And on PBS Kids, I was watching Sesame Street last night and I noticed it repeated the episode. Is there any way to stop that or go on to the next episode?
Yeah, that can definitely happen with PBS Kids. Sometimes they do reruns or cycle through episodes at certain times. Usually, if you're streaming it and you have some kind of on-demand option, you might be able to just choose the next episode from the menu. But if it's live TV, you might just have to wait until the next scheduled new episode pops up. So yeah, just a little bit of patience there. Speaking of episodes, is there a specific one you're hoping to catch next?
So, who's Telly in Sesame Street? Who's he?
Telly Monster. He's one of those lovable, slightly anxious characters on Sesame Street. He's kind of this reddish purple monster, and he's really into triangles. He's got this cautious, kind-hearted vibe, but he's super endearing. So if you haven't watched many episodes with Telly, he's definitely a fun one to look out for, and yeah, he's part of the gang. Are there any other characters that you're curious about?
Well, because I noticed him last night and I was wondering what he was or who he was, because I know he couldn't come to Abby's garden party because he was afraid of worms, but then he got unscared because Gordon was teaching him about worms, and then Nina did that heart breath with him, and so he became not scared of worms anymore.
Yeah, you got it. That's classic Telly for you. He's always got those little worries, but he's really great at learning to face them with a little help from his friends. It's actually pretty sweet and just touch a Sesame Street thing, using those moments to gently help kids through their own little fears. I'm glad you got to see that. So yeah, there's your tell you moment. Do you have any other fun shows you're into lately?
So what season did Telly start coming on to?
Telly's been around for quite a while. He actually made his first appearance back in the late 1970s, like season 10-ish of Sesame Street. So yeah, he's been part of the crew for a good long time, and he's definitely been through a lot of adventures. It's pretty cool that he's still around and still helping kids learn new things. So yeah, Telly's a bit of a seasoned veteran. Anything else you want to know about the Sesame Street universe?
What about Hoots the Owl? How long has he been around?
Oh, who's Style? Yeah, he's another cool character, and he's got those jazzy saxophone vibes. He first flew onto the scene in, I think, the mid 1980s, so he's been sharing his wisdom and cool tunes for quite a few decades now. Who's kind of like that laid back musical mentor character. So yeah, he's been around for a while, and if you want to dive deeper into any other character histories, just let me know.
So is it normal for PBS kids to repeat the episode or no?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty normal for PBS kids to repeat episodes. They do a lot of rotation. So if you catch the same one a couple times, you're not alone. That's just how it goes. They kind of keep a cycle going so kids can watch their favorites multiple times and get those lessons to stick. So you're definitely not missing anything. Anyway, is there anything else on your mind?
So will Telly be in 57 of the season?
It looks like Telly's still going strong in the Hour season, so he'll very likely be in season 57 as well. They've kept him around as part of the Sesame Street crew for a long time now, so you can definitely expect to see him pop up in those newer episodes too. Anything else you're curious about?
Is Abby an animal in Sesame Street, and how long has she been around?
Abby isn't actually an animal at all. She's more like a fairy in training. They call her a fairy godchild on Sesame Street. And she first floated onto the scene back in 2006. So she's been sprinkling a little magic around Sesame Street for quite a while now. And hey, if you got more questions up your sleeve, just let me know.
So is she a fairy?
Yep, you got it. Abby's definitely a fairy. She's got her little wand, her wings, and she's always practicing magic spells. Sometimes they go a little sideways, but that's part of the fun. So she's kind of the resident magical creature on Sesame Street. Anything else you're wondering about?
Oh, that's really cool. So, does she do magic on gardens? Because I noticed she likes gardens.
Yeah, you're spot on. Abby definitely loves gardens, and she does use her magic around them. She kind of brings a little bit of enchantment to the plants and flowers, and she really has a thing for making things grow. So yeah, it's definitely one of her little sweet spots. Anyway, if you got anything else in mind, just let me know.
What kind of animals are Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street?
So Bert and Ernie are actually not animals. They're just these classic, lovable Muppets who are basically just best friends and roommates living on Sesame Street. So no animal forms there, just two buddies with a lot of personality and a super fun dynamic. Anything else you're curious about?
Are they little kids? Is that what they are?
Yeah, you could kind of think of them that way. Bert and Ernie are like these eternal roommates with a childlike curiosity and that playful vibe. They're not specifically portrayed as kin, but they definitely have that youthful energy.
So, does all the characters live in the same house on Sesame Street, or are there different houses?
They've got their own little setup. So Bert and Ernie have their own place, and the other characters kind of have their own different homes around Sesame Street. It's a bit like a little neighborhood. So everyone's got their own space, and you see them kind of popping in and out of each other's places. Anything else you want to chat about?
Does Bert and Ernie live together?
Oh, absolutely. They are iconic roommates. Bert and Ernie have been living together on Sesame Street forever. They've got that whole apartment where Ernie's rubber ducky even has his own little moments. So yeah, they are definitely roommates, and they've got that classic roommate dynamic. Anything else on your mind?
Oh, that's so cool. So, does their friends come to visit them every day, or do they go over there, or how does it work?
Yeah, you got it. It's kind of like an open door policy on Sesame Street. Friends are always dropping by Bert and Ernie's place, and they're visiting others too. It's a nice little mix of everyone just hanging out together. So, yeah, anything else you're curious about?
Bert and Ernie are pretty funny.
Oh, totally. They are a classic comedy duo for a reason. Ernie's always stirring up some kind of mischief, and Bert's just trying to keep things in order, and that's kind of where the magic happens. They just have that playful back and forth that makes them super fun. So,
So,
hmm
what are your plans for today?
I don't know. Well, I'm sort of an open book. My plans are pretty much just vibing with you, chatting about whatever you feel like, and just seeing where the day takes us. So, if there's anything else on your mind, just let me know.
Well, I watched SpongeBob last night.
Nice. Can't go wrong with a little SpongeBob time. It's always a good dose of like wacky humor, right? So, what stood out to you from the episode?
Well, I watched a lot of episodes. I can't really tell you, but I watched the two main episodes I watched. The Krusty Slammer was one of them, and then I don't know what the other one was. I can't remember, but I watched so many episodes last night. I fell asleep to SpongeBob.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Falling asleep to a SpongeBob marathon sounds like a pretty awesome evening. And yeah, the Krusty Slammer episode is a fun one. Definitely a classic kind of SpongeBob chaos. So, hey, if you wake up with more cartoon moments you want to rehash, I'm here.
How often does SpongeBob release new episodes or seasons?
So SpongeBob keeps rolling out new episodes pretty steadily. Right now, they're into season 16, and they're usually releasing new episodes every week or so. It's a bit of a consistent flow, so there's always some new SpongeBob content popping up. So hey, anything else you got on your mind?
So they're on season 16 right now, or did they just finish it?
Yeah, so right now they're actually in the middle of season 16. They started airing that in mid 2025. So you're right on the money. Still plenty of new SpongeBob out there and more to come. So if you're ever in the mood for more underwater shenanigans, you're set. Anything else you want to dive into?
When does season 17 come out?
So season 17 of SpongeBob is set to premiere in 2026. They haven't pinned down the exact date yet, but you can expect it sometime next year. So yeah, more SpongeBob adventures ahead. Anything else on your mind?
Well, the SpongeBob anniversary is coming up because it came out May 1st of 1999.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely a big milestone. SpongeBob's got that May 1st anniversary coming up, so it'll be a big splash, I'm sure. They usually do something fun for those anniversaries. So, yeah, if you're planning on celebrating or doing something special, let me know.
What do they do?
Well, for SpongeBob anniversaries, they sometimes roll out special episodes or do fun marathons with classic episodes. And sometimes they even do special events or a little behind the scenes features. It's just a fun way to celebrate how long SpongeBob has been making people laugh. So, hey, you thinking of doing anything special for the anniversary yourself?
Probably not, because I'll be exercising. But then again, I don't know. But I'm thinking maybe throwing a party at night. I don't know. But right now, I'm just planning on doing my exercises and being healthy and just doing everything else on the side.
Hey, that sounds like a solid plan. I mean, getting those exercises in and staying healthy is definitely a great way to go. And then if you decide to do a little SpongeBob party at night, well, it can be the best of both worlds. So good for you. And if you need any party ideas or anything else, just let me know.
So, I am pretty excited that tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, absolutely. That Friday feeling is always something to look forward to. It's basically that light at the end of the tunnel, right? Just knowing that the weekend's around the corner. So, got any fun plans lined up once you hit Friday?
I'm gonna be exercising all day like I'm gonna be doing today. And then, I'm going to head out onto the porch, probably when mom and dad get home, possibly after I eat dinner and all that.
Nice. That sounds like a pretty chill way to wind down the week. Getting your exercise in and then kicking back on the porch sounds like a plan. So enjoy that fresh air and the down dive. And hey, if anything else pops up that you want to chat about, just let me know.
Most definitely. It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. It sounds like you got a good vibe going into the weekend. And it's always nice to have that mix of staying active and then chilling out a bit. So enjoy everything you have planned. And I'm here if you ever want to chat about anything else.
So, what kinds of things do horses itch from?
Yeah, horses can actually get itchy from a bunch of things, kind of like how we do. They can have skin allergies, certain bug bites can bother them, and even things like certain plants or grooming products can sometimes make them itchy. It's a bit of a range. So, yeah, you got some horse curiosity. Happy to chat more about that too.
How does horses itch themselves?
Yeah, horses have a few tricks up their sleeves when it comes to itching. They'll often rub up against trees, fences, or even the side of a barn to scratch those itchy spots. Sometimes they'll nibble at their own legs or even use a buddy, like another horse, to kind of mutually groom those hard to reach areas. So, yeah, they've got their own little strategies. Speaking of which, is there anything else that's got you curious today?
What kind of skin allergies can horses have? And what kind of plants can bother them?
Yeah, horses can get some allergies to things like certain types of grasses, pollen, or even different flies and insects that bug them. They can get a bit itchy from those. Also, there are some plants that can irritate their skin, like certain weeds or even some types of clover if they roll around in it a lot. It's kind of like us with seasonal allergies, just horse style. So, yeah, if there's anything else you want to dive into, just let me know.
What do cows itch from?
Oh, with cows, it's kind of a similar deal. They can definitely get itchy from things like flies buzzing around or just environmental stuff like dust or certain types of bedding. They'll use things like fence posts or trees to scratch up against as well. So it's kind of a barnyard theme here. They find whatever's handy to get a good scratch in. Anything else on your mind?
Any animal or person can get an itch.
Oh, for sure. Pretty much any creature with skin and nerves can get an itch. It's one of those universal experiences, whether you're a human, a horse, a cow, or even your pet cat. It's just one of those little signals from your body that something needs a bit of attention. So, yeah, you're spot on. Itchiness is pretty much a universal thing. Anything else you want to dive into?
Well, I say that we end the podcast here.
Absolutely. We can put a nice little bow on it right here. It's been a fun chat about all things itchy and otherwise. So if there's anything else that pops up, just let me know whenever. Otherwise, we'll catch you next time.
I will, but you need to do a proper ending for the viewers, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Let me give it a nice proper wrap up here. So thanks to everyone who tuned in to our chat about all things horses, cows, and a little bit of itchiness in between. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll catch you next time for more fun chats. Take care.
Speech on. App switcher. Copilot. Act close Copilot. In Copilot phone.
Okay. Here's this. Put it up. Okay. Here's this.
Speech. Nope. Facebook. 1 minute to go. Happy birthday to Ellipsis. Birthday cake. Today is Jenna Groves' birthday. Attachment. Sleep. Lock. Flash. Camera. Button. 1. 2. OBC. Alert. Speech off.
Okay, guys. That is the end of the podcast. If you guys like this podcast, please make sure to come follow it. I post it on Spotify and YouTube. And I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.